to what I'm calling the Dailey Hybrid Woodshop. This is my new shop. Someone asked me about it in a video, so I thought I would give a part one of this shop setup. We moved into our new house, which included this 3-car garage. It's got 2 doors, but basically a third spot for a third garage door if they would have installed one. Don't plan on that. But now I've got a 3-car detached garage that is going to be my wood shop. However, I still primarily do remodels, finished carpentry, custom cabinetry on job sites. So that means my shop has to be completely portable as well. I'm trying to start to do more work in this shop. I'm now producing dog kennels, furniture pieces, barn doors, things that require cabinet shop. I'm prefabricating a lot of my custom cabinets in shop now, because by doing so I can get my costs down and my profits up. So let me give you a rundown of what we have going on here. Probably the centerpiece of my shop is my Polk compact workbench. This was my first total station. If you paid attention to my videos over last year, I didn't have any form of a shop, and this got left outside to be exposed to the elements, and it has a little bit of a sag in it now, so I'm probably going to remake it. Right now I have a lot of lumber stored on it because I have a few orders I have to work on. What I've started doing whenever I work with this AC plywood, I now just stack it on the workbench and basically create myself a 4x8 workbench. I break it down in place, and as I break it down it gets a little bit lower, and then I just add more sheets to it. My plan for this compact bench is to have it on a rolling work stand. That way it can be maneuvered wherever I want it. And I don't know if it's going to stay here, but this is where I do most of my fabrication, assembly, etc. is on this bench. The true foundation of everything I do is my tool trailer. This is my true shop. Everything else is supplementary. I can set up for whatever work I'm doing anywhere with just what's in this trailer. My Polk workbench stores there. I'm not using the extension wings right now. This is a multifunction slab I have set up as my router table. Sawhorse storage, cords, etc. This is just a flat. My table saw lives in this hole right here. My miter saw lives here. Tools, chargers, nose. Got a microwave so I can have hot lunches. I like a hot lunch. Painting supplies, drawers, organizers, tools, etc. Air compressor, and my hose reels. My trailer has a designated parking place. I actually installed some timbers. That way I know where to stop and where to back up to. I had my trailers a lot more inside the shop, where this ramp actually came to about right here, but I decided I'd rather have that real estate and just keep the trailer further away from the door. I've got to figure out the rain situation on how to deal with that. Most of the time it's just I get wet for a few seconds while I run to get something. I got these shelves for practically nothing on a job. They were tearing them out, and we did new closet organizers, and they were getting rid of all these shelves, and so they let me have them for very cheap. I've installed them in our utility room. I've got a full wall right here, and then over here I just installed these shelves right here, and you can see I'm already filling them up. This workbench was here when we moved in, and this workbench will be removed. Will be removed in the future, and I'll do something else there. I don't want workbenches against the wall. Bandsaw, planer, other tools. Here's the centerpiece of my shop on the job site, which is my Polk total station. You can see I don't have the dog holes drilled yet or the router plate installed. I'm just waiting to save up to get a router plate that I want. Had to buy some scaffolding today, and that kind of killed the budget for shop improvements and other tools for the month. So this is my Polk tool station. It's set up kind of diagonally. This is 90 degrees at the shop, sitting at the back of the trailer. I have it diagonal just to give myself a little bit more wiggle room. I've got a dog kennel there that's just ready to be finished and stained. I built Steve Ramsey's lumber cart. I had one of these in my old shop, I just never moved it. Really like this thing. It's super handy, very compact, holds a lot of lumber. I'll probably end up building another one of these. Here is just my miscellaneous plywood storage of things I'm not actively using. And then this shelving right here was here when we moved in. It's actually holding supplies and materials for the remodel we're doing on our house. We're also remodeling our new house. This is going to get torn out. All of this butted against the wall. This is hardy board for the tub if I ever get around to giving us a second bathroom. And yeah, that's pretty much the shop. You notice I didn't do anything with this area over here. The reason I didn't was because this back corner is going to be my wife's craft room. We still have boxes that needs to be unpacked just because we don't have places to put things right now and pare down. And then this section right here is going to be my office space. For lights, I've done just a few things. Added a free ceiling fan I got, give myself some circulation and gives out a lot of light. And then these LED shop lights are wonderful. You can link them together. They have pull cords. You can turn it on and off really easily. And so I have 2 of those right now in different places in the shop. Got my big floodlight, which makes an awful lot of light. The rafters, I'm not sure what is going to happen with this yet. It makes great storage. These are all fluorescent lights I pulled from a remodel that I'm going to rewire for LED tubes. All that's got to go. And I'm going to install a door there because I have a back area for non-rottable materials like metal and pressure treated lumber, etc. And I'm going to put a big window right there with a window unit to give myself some more ventilation. So this garage doesn't really breathe very well right now. So I just measured, and my shop measures 20 by 25. That should be 450 square feet. Hold on, let's do some math real quick. 250, yep, 500 square feet. My shop is 500 square feet, or my final shop will be 500 square feet. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to turn back on my big loud fans and get back to work. But this is the Dailey portable, this is the Dailey hybrid wood shop. Both portable and stationary to do remodels and custom cabinetry. So stick around, this is part 1. As I do different things in the shop, I will put them in the series that's going to be created over this whole build. One last thing before I go. If you'd like to follow kind of more my current projects of current remodels I'm doing, pictures of just, here's what I did in the shop today, be sure to like my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/daileywoodwork without the S. I don't know why they wouldn't let me add the S to it. But you can follow my page on Facebook and keep up with pictures of what's going on. And here's Starbuck. Hi, Starbuck. Good girl. Alright guys, later.